Your take on this manoeuvre by Macri?
Well, I think the timing was quite surprising. Everyone knew that things were extremely bad in Argentina, that they were burning through reserves very quickly. They were having increased difficulty in rolling over short-term debt. But I don't think anyone thought that this was going to happen quite so soon. Maybe what tipped the scales finally was just the extraordinary low level of their ability to roll over this short debt. And they probably thought, well, with the election, the real election, if you like, coming up, Macri thought, well, I better act sooner rather than later. He's I think widely considered pretty much a lame duck president at this stage, so it's perhaps a kind of a final throw of the dice.
What sort of response might we get from the IMF to all this, Justin?
Well, the IMF have already said they're looking at it. It is interesting that the IMF officials have been in Buenos Aires in the past few days for, I think, the 5th review as part of this loan agreement that they have with Argentina. So I'd be interested to know if they were actually aware that this was, coming at all. If they didn't, then we don't know quite how they're going to see it. It probably is a kind of form of pragmatism, but I suppose, with the benefit of hindsight, you might say that President Macri and the economy minister, Mr. Lacunza, probably had no choice.
Yeah. What is the contagion effect of this, Justin, in the rest of our markets?
Yes, I get asked that question a lot. And I think, to be fair, clearly it's not good. And you have to say that part of the stresses that have erupted in Argentina, putting aside the very serious idiosyncratic problems that the country faces, part of the stresses have been exacerbated by what's going on globally. But I think, the old point is that Argentina is a very small part of the overall EM universe, and if you looked at the big day when the peso and bonds fell out of bed, there wasn't that much impact everywhere else.